Celtic legend Bobo Balde was always a danger man in the old firm games, but now it turns out he seems to be a danger to people in France, especially kids outside of school, after he has been locked up in a psychiatric hospital after disturbing comments were made outside of a French primary school. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Football, and this is a little bit of a strange one here, so not much news over the international break, but was searching for something to talk about. Certainly wasn't expecting this, but Celtic legend Bobo Balde making some disturbing comments outside of a school outside a school in France, and he was speaking about a mission that he had to carry out before he dies. I mean, whatever that means. Very, very strange. He was then reportedly ran over by a car. Apparently one of the parents from a child in the school was driving the car. He was supposedly worried that Bobo Balde was standing outside this school saying some crazy shit. The guy then gets out of the car, punches Bobo Balde, jumps back in the car, drives off. Police then arrive. I believe the firemen arrived as well. They treated Bobo Balde and then they submitted him to a psychiatric hospital unit after he was making threatening and disturbing comments outside of a school. So yeah, lots of stuff to break down here. Pretty crazy, but yeah, let's get into it. So I mean, I always thought Bobo Balde was a good player. I like Bobo Balde. He was an interesting figure, you know, a big, massive guy. He was part of a good defence around that time, and all the names of the Celtic centre-backs are now just completely avoiding me, but you had Mialbi and Falherin, the guy beginning with Fee, forget his name exactly, but I mean, he was around a good period when you had like good centre-back at Celtic, but either way, it's not really about that. It's about the fact that he's been locked up at the moment for psychiatric reasons. So let's talk about it then. So the Daily Record, I mean, and everywhere's reporting this, by the way. It's not just one particular news outlet, but we're going to go with the Daily Record just for the sake of this video. So, but pretty much all the news outlets in the UK that you can get your football news, your SPFL news, whether it be Scottish Sun, Daily Record or whatnot, they're all reporting the same thing essentially. Celtic legend Bobo Balde has reportedly been admitted to a psychiatric hospital unit after allegedly making threatening and disturbing comments outside of a school. As schools returned in France on the morning of Tuesday, September 2nd, the 49-year-old is said to have scared parents and staff outside of the primary school Acats La Falentine in Marseille after rambling and issuing threats, reports La Province. The French title says the former Hoop centre-half was spotted by parents at the entrance while they were dropping their children off at 8:20 AM local time. It is understood that staff were alerted to a man of imposing build who did not appear to be a parent, standing in front of the gate while muttering sentences in a foreign language. When confronted, it is claimed Balde was agitated and making worrying and incoherent remarks well in a daze, including how he would, quote, would leave last, end of quote, because, quote, he had things to do, end of quote. Police were alerted to the incident as parents became concerned when he spoke of a mission before dying. It is also reported a concerned man deliberately hit Balde with his car, then punched him in the face and then drove off before police arrived. The ex-Guinean international footballer was treated by firefighters before being rushed to a local police station, who are said to have been surprised to discover his identity. A police source told La Province, quote, "He's a very nice person, but he started to make somewhat incoherent remarks. Even at the police station, he was questioned, but as a victim after being hit by the car." End of quote. While at the request of the local mayor, Sylvain Sophestri, police officers were deployed near the school to reassure parents and staff following Tuesday's apparent incident. However, Balde, who reportedly stays near the school, was seen nearby again on Wednesday and Thursday. Officers arrested him, and the former footballer was taken to the psychiatric emergency room at Timon Hospital. Celtic fan favourite Balde spent 8 seasons with Parkhead side, winning 10 trophies, making 232 appearances, including being sent off in the UEFA Cup final loss against Porto. Blah, blah, blah. Not really interested in reading about his entire Celtic career. So, yeah. So, basically, on, Tuesday, Bobo Balde is outside of a school talking about how he has to leave last. He's got things to do. He's got a mission to carry out before he dies. Speaking incoherently, speaking in other languages. I mean, you can kind of understand why people would be frightened by that. I'm sure if the kids seen it, they would be frightened by that. To the one parent that ran him over, don't know if he's going to face any consequences. It said that he was worried about the danger that Bobo Balde could impose, and I mean, I can certainly see that, but why would you run the guy over, then punch him, then drive off? Surely you would try and restrain the guy until police arrived if you thought he was that much of a threat. Maybe the guy feared he would get in trouble, and normally if you run someone over, you do get in trouble. So, I mean, I'm not going to justify running someone over, but yeah, maybe if the guy was scared, I could see why he did something, but I don't think running someone over is the right thing to do. Maybe he was the one who called the police. No idea. There's no real information on him. But originally, when Bobo Balde was taken down to the station, he was being taken in as the victim, but then he went back the following 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday, pretty much did the same shit, just standing outside this school with disturbing weird comments. And now he's been taken back down to the station, but not as a victim, maybe as a potential threat. And now he finds himself in a psychiatric unit. So interesting here. Wasn't expecting this, guys, but there you go. There's a wee bit of news for today. I mean, what's going to come out of this, we don't know. Is something mentally went wrong with Bobo Balde? I would have to assume so. It's a bit random that he's just decided all of a sudden that he's just going to stand out of school and say some really, weird and threatening things, and we don't need that, and we don't want that. So until he gets better, until this can be, this whole situation can be cleared up, it's probably best that Bobo Balde isn't running around the streets and that he isn't able to go near schools and shit like that. So, I don't know how long he's going to be in the psychiatric unit for, but it is what it is, guys. There you go. So, very strange news today that Bobo Balde has been causing scenes, worrying parents, saying some weird, disturbing shit outside schools. He then got ran over, got punched by a parent, got took in for questioning as a victim, and is now being taken in again after repeatedly showing up, and now he's no longer a victim and he's a potential threat. So yeah, Bobo Balde, guys, there you go. I mean, everyone said he was a good guy, everyone said they liked him, and I guess anyone can snap inside their head, but worrying shit. So let us know what you think down below. Not quite sure what Bobo Balde's doing. Hopefully he can get help or whatnot, and hopefully there's no kids here harmed at the French school, and yeah, that's it's the last thing you want to see. Anyway, guys, that's it. Let me know your thoughts down below. Bit of a crazy one, but it is what it is. Anyway, speaking of crazy, hopefully we get a crazy result tonight. Come on, Scotland. It's time to do what needs to be done, and that is get a big result against against Denmark. Here's hoping it can happen. I'd take a draw, but if we can get a win, then absolutely fantastic. But I'm going to be realistic, guys. I think a win is going to be a stretch. I mean, a draw right now, I would happily take that. But here, if we do get the win, then who knows? Who knows? It'd be amazing. Steve Clark, what a guy. Give him the knighthood if he can take us to the World Cup. But I don't see it happening. Anyway, Bobo Balde, get this guy some help, and hopefully he's feeling better soon. But that's it, guys. Catch you in the next one. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. Till next time. Peace.